Hello and welcome to the Have No Idea podcast. He's my host.
He's been coming, but Ben, what are you doing?
The big idea is food. So I'm having some food.
Oh,
I thought we could eat through the podcast.
Oh, well, in that case, take this.
Well, that's out the way.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. The hit to the head. Knocked some sense into me.
No, thank you.
But I was thinking since the episode is food,
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you.
Oh, the burning question.
What food would you be if you were a food?
If I was a
Like, if you
food...
used to describe yourself like a food.
Ooh, that's a good question. That sounds like the sort of question you'd get on Blind Date. Contestant number 1, if you were a food, what kind of food would you be?
Oh, I love the premiere.
Thank you.
I'll be a cob.
She's fanning herself with a card.
Because people always get my name wrong.
My name's Ranjit. People call me Ranjit.
So anyway,
I would be a Savalor because I'm a massive knob. That's how Graham.
so you've heard all three. So which one you gonna be?
That's it. You do the impressions.
I think actually I want to go on a diet.
Oh, very good.
Well, instead you can have a date with our Graham.
Like he's the producer or something. Or her son. Hiya.
He comes out finally.
What food would I be? That is a tough question.
There's a lot of choice. I'm going to be doing this all this.
I'm just glad Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't host that show. Can you say we're going to have a lot of fun without Graham, but as Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, that's a point. We're going to have a lot of fun with our Graham.
That was great. When I woke up this morning, I didn't expect to hear Arnold Schwarzenegger hosting Blind Date, but reading her cue cards. He was the only celebrity available. We had to change it this morning. She's fallen ill. Oh.
Anyway, stop deflecting.
Stop deflecting.
What food would you be?
I don't know. Crisps.
Oh.
Because I'm dry and salty.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know what food I'd be. What about yourself? What would...
I don't know, because I'm thinking about foods I like.
That's what I'm thinking. I do like a burger. I'd be something high in cholesterol because I'm bad for your health.
But you'd be a burger. You could be a burger because everyone likes you. Well, not vegetarians.
Vegetarians do hate me. That's true.
But yeah, people like you. You're a comfort food, a staple.
Oh,
You look a
burgers
bit American.
are comfort food.
Well,
Sitting on the sofa eating burgers.
Well, yeah, people,
I'd have
let's
thought
go
like-
McDonald's. Burger King.
Fair enough. I'd have thought like ice cream or chocolate would be like a comfort food, something you can binge on.
We people binge on burgers.
It's true, they shouldn't though.
No. They shouldn't binge on you either.
Ah!
They should take you in moderation.
People do, to be fair. It's like, yeah, he's alright. I don't want too much of him though.
That's why the podcast is only 1 hour long.
Exactly, yeah, any more and then people switch off. You leave the room.
Is you join yourself?
Welcome to the Lonely Man Podcast.
No.
I'm so lonely.
So are you saying burger?
I
Or
love burger.
crisp?
That's cheeseburger.
I was thinking maybe chocolate, because I'm sweet.
Ah!
Smooth. I'm not smooth.
Cheese because you smell. I'm kidding, you don't. Well, you do, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Although right now you smell all those crisps that you were just shoveling into your mouth for that joke at the beginning.
Wasn't really a joke, was it?
It was just an excuse to eat crisps en masse. Oh, I've screwed it up. We have to open another bag.
But the thing is, when I like chocolate, I thought, oh, I'm sweet and like a comforting thing. But then I thought, well, like smooth. Well, I'm not smooth. I'm an unsmooth person talking to people. Like stumbling at my words wrong. So.
You'd be like chocolate, but with popping candy in it.
I hate chocolate with popping candy.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, it looks nice, but then once you get to know it, it's really irritating. Yep, chocolate with popping candy.
No.
And some people, I'm an acquired taste. So, moving on, let's move on. Before you get fed up with Mike and irritated by me, let's move on to some ideas.
Yes.
So let's get started straight away. Mike, what's your anything idea?
Oh, well, Ben, I think this is one that's going to interest you quite a lot.
Is it about chocolate?
I don't know. Sadly, it should be. I feel bad that it isn't now.
No, it's fine, Karen.
Well, maybe next week it'll be about chocolate, but for now, it's a documentary series.
Ooh.
And, you know, Ben, we've been doing this for a few years now.
Yes, I don't think it warrants a documentary just yet.
I do. I think it's time we moved up. Not a documentary about this podcast, but a documentary starring us. And I've got an idea for a doozy of a documentary. I don't know why I said like that. It's like
you didn't know how you were going to finish that word.
I think a rat just crawled up a trouser leg. Oh, okay. No, I got a doozy of a documentary series here, Ben. Because you do karate, don't you? Do martial arts?
Yeah.
Well, you know how in karate, you can explain it better than me, but you use the energy built up inside yourself to throw, punches and kicks. But there's a subsection of martial arts where instead of hitting you, they throw that energy at you.
Yeah.
And use like invisible energy balls to take you down. Well, my idea is a documentary series where I go around the world and I learn these martial arts.
And then we fight.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you are. What's your rank now?
Corporal.
You're a corporal in karate.
Yeah, like, karate corporal. That's my character idea.
Because that sounds like a bad 90s action film. Karate corporal.
No, I'm
starring Jeff Speaker.
I'm a second dan black belt in Wadaru karate.
Oh, well, there you go, folks. Yeah, look him up. Don't know why I said that to you. I didn't say that to you.
Well, you can't look me up, man.
I am me. Look in the mirror, though.
I haven't got like a website. Me talking about being second dan.
Well, you do that, so you're very serious about it, and it's a very serious thing. Obviously, and you've got a lot of respect for it. So I'm thinking, if I learn these techniques, because I'm sure you've seen them. Yeah. I'm sure some of our audience have seen them. There's the one with the old guy, and he does this thing where like people run at him, and he just does that, and they go whoa. And like, if I learned that, and then
thing is, are they actual real things, or is it like
can't be?
It's just for like internet views.
That is a good question, actually. Yeah. Exactly. Are they just faking?
Yeah. That'd be funny that when you go and try and learn it, and they're like, "Oh gosh." Yeah.
I think they are real. So I've read articles on them, and
yeah, I can sort of see like, because I know like a bit in karate, like when we spar at the start, if you go in with a strong, like, stand up a bit. So, like, instead of just going like that, if you go in strong in ki, I go, oh!
Yes.
Then that would force them back a little.
Yeah, yeah.
So I imagine like
That sounded great. Sound great on the.
But like, if I imagine that, so that's sort of intimidating them back.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to like fly across the room.
Whoa!
Unless like they stumbled and tripped on something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened the first time and they tripped on a like.
Oh yeah, I'm onto something here.
Yeah. And it could be like a Channel 4 dispatches, like you going undercover, discovering the secret behind the. Yeah. No, I like that.
That's the thing though, isn't it? Where you punch. I'm sure they do it in boxing. If you expel air as you're punching, it's more powerful or something.
Yeah, because I think that would probably relax you, which would...
Yeah.
Because we've been doing in karate recently, like, you know, the 1-inch punch?
Oh, yeah.
It's like where they stand next to them and then just sort of jolt and it's a punch. But they told us, like, the technique behind that, it's like your core muscles and... we're doing it on the winter course, like you do that and then just... I think it's like your lats and like you turn your hip a little bit, like just like that. It's really effective. It's quite cool.
Fun thing to do at bus stops.
Well, I suppose we're pushing, like if you push someone into the road. But yeah, so no, it'd be interesting. And then maybe you could look at other sort of pseudo. How do you say? Pseudo.
I was about pseudo though.
Pseudo.
You like my pseudo shoes? They're like pseudo suede.
Good. So yeah, look at the sort of pseudo sports and like things like that, and the lesser known.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because there was one I saw, and I want to share this because it's hilarious. This guy had this technique where he could like stare you into like giving you a heart attack or something.
Jeez.
And so he got one of his pupils to try it out on this reporter, and he's just staring really intensely at this reporter, and he's just like, and like for like 10 minutes or something. Jeez. And they're talking to the tutor afterwards, and he said, "Well, there are ways to deflect it." And the first thing he said, this is great. He says, doesn't really work if the other person doesn't believe in it. Which is an amazing defense. But then he...
He's basically saying it's psychological.
Yeah. Like, if you hit me or if I hit you, you might not believe that's going to hurt you. That's not going to stop you from hurting, you know? And then he clicks, he thinks, oh no, I shouldn't have said that. So he tries to come up with like different... things. They said, and also depending on how you place your feet, you can deflect it. And also, if your tongue is in the wrong position,
and the stars aren't aligned.
Yeah.
That's essentially the defence that psychics use.
Yeah.
But it won't work if you don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that'd be quite interesting. And it also give us a reason to fight
and travel the world.
Of course, yeah. That's the main thing.
Thing is, I've got a heart condition. Like if you discover one of these things that's actually right, you could kill me on
oh god.
Because that's the point of our karate, is it's like low contact and like relaxed style.
To be fair, this is no contact.
That's a good defence actually in court.
I didn't touch.
I think you're fine. I didn't actually touch you.
He's got us.
Because I know that if you punch someone, you can get arrested, but if you use an open hand, you can't. Because it's like to do with like weapons and that. But like people like have like you could hit there and like sort of concuss them because that's where your balance is and that. And people have ripped their ears off as well.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So
I've got a couple of ear stories for you if you want.
I'm all in.
Yeah. That's what you get on this show. When I did security course, one of the things I taught was to keep people away, just to grab their ear if I can just hold their ear like that. And this fellow told us one time he did that with this drunk guy, and he had his ear really tight, and he backed away, and he had the ear in his hand.
Oh,
jeez. He just stand there holding his ear like, I think you should go to the hospital. Another one is when our good friend Emrys,
shout out to Harvey.
Yeah. Good shout out to Harvey, but also Emrys.
Yeah.
He was also a black belt. I don't know what his rank is.
Lieutenant.
Yes. Lieutenant Karate. The sequel. Can't wait for Private Karate.
General Karate. There's no techniques, you just generally punch them.
I'm a black belt in General Karate. What does that involve? Not much, really. Yeah, we do kicks. I'm an expert at the shin kick. Take this. Anyway, Emrys was we were at the wrestling. Emrys is a wrestler. And this guy had got me, and Emrys was going to slap me around the face. But as he came, I sort of, flinched, and he caught me right in the ear.
Oof.
And I went down, and I couldn't hear anything for a good while. So, yeah, like you said, an open hand slap to the ear, that can do a lot of damage.
So, yeah.
Fun stories for the folks at home.
So what's your documentary series called?
Oh, that is a good question. Kung Fu? I know it's not kung fu, but faux.
Is it sort of about like don't get hit or don't hit them or non-contact?
Ooh.
Hit without hitting.
There's got to be like a Bruce Lee reference or something we can make. Waterless water or something like that. I don't know.
Wax on, wax off.
Ah!
No hitting.
Yeah.
Wax off, wax off.
yeah. I like it.
No, but I don't think it should have a funny title. I think it's a good documentary. So it should have a good title. The Art of Hitting Without Hitting.
Yeah.
The Art of Non-Contact Fighting.
Ooh.
Simple like that.
Yeah. Something, yeah. Would you watch it? Well, you'd be in it.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I kind of want to know more about it now.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll get in touch with Netflix. Or, whoever. Channel 5.
Big Centre TV.
You got there before me. But anyway, that is my idea. So why don't we move on to Ben's anything idea?
My anything idea.
What you got for us?
It's a sitcom.
Oh!
And it's set in, like how, is it Neighbours that's set in like a cul-de-sac or something? I can't remember.
Is it Ramsey Street?
Ramsey Street. That's the one. Hey. So mine's set in Spooner Street. And as you might have gathered, all the characters have spoonerism names. So for anyone who doesn't know, a spoonerism is where you swap the first letters of two words. Yeah. It's like the dear old queen becomes the queer old dean.
Yeah. So, cunning stunt.
Yeah.
And of course, Cupid stunt.
Yeah.
Kenny Everett's character.
Yeah. And then I heard that they didn't, they wouldn't let him use it, so they said call it another name, and they called it Mary Hinge. And they never noticed.
That's a good one.
So I've got a list of names. I had a few, and then the other night I was just lying in bed, trying to think.
All flooded in.
So first up, we've got the first one I came up with, which is Betty Pitch.
That's good. It tells you all you need to know about the character as well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It describes the character.
Yeah.
Like the second one, which is Pat Fig.
Yeah. Am I playing Pat?
Well, you can do.
I might as well.
And then you got Maisie Lair. You've got the lazy character.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you reckon we should say the names after or let people guess?
I'd let if they don't get it, comment.
Then you got the next one. Is I'm not proud of this one.
Here we go.
Rick Davishire. I had Rick and then I needed a word that began with D. That also
it was fit. A no, and you came up with. I like him. Tells you all you need to know about his character.
Then you got Martin Fadley. You got Mary Huff.
Jeez. Oh man.
You got Ned Dice. He's just a really nice guy.
Yeah, he sounds it.
And the last one is the idiot of the group, Dale Pope.
I like him.
So they're my spoonerism names.
I like it, that's good.
But it's because you have to think, so I started with, it's like Dale, what rhymes with Dale?
Yeah.
Pale? Okay, pale. So then I need, Dale, and then the next word starts with P. But then it also needs to be a word that would make sense with D, that sounds like a name.
Yeah.
Or no, a name that sounds like a name beginning with P that
Yeah.
also makes a word if you put D.
Yeah,
If it is.
yeah.
So it's quite a complex thing. Yeah. But the thing is, I got the first few quite quickly, and then I was like, oh, this is easy. And then lying in bed till like 1 a.m. Can't think of anything. So I've only, that's as far as I've got. So what's the sitcom going to be about?
Well, we were talking about Neighbours. Would it be sort of like a parody of a soap opera?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And Spooner Street, and of course it's got to be quite silly. You know?
Yeah.
But they're all called spoonerism names.
Yeah. So it's just like the everyday lives of them.
Yeah.
And you've got like, so Pat Fig would be, maybe she eats a lot. And what would she do?
Like every scene they're in,
she's
they're
eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Betty Pitch, she'd always be like arguing with people, and
Yeah.
Maisie Lair would be like the lazy one. You don't see her very much. Maybe there's a fire, and she's just I don't want.
Well, you do get these characters in, soap operas, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
you get the lazy one, like, they don't want to work,
Yeah.
They're that kind of just lay around the house. You've got the fat one.
Yeah.
You've got the bitchy one.
Yeah.
You're getting all these soap operas.
Imagine Rick Davisher would be like a gay guy.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Might be too obvious, but yeah.
I know, he sounds like a deviant as well.
And then you get Ned Dice, you're just like the nice guy. And
Yeah, you feel sorry for him when,
he doesn't get the
Mary
girl.
Huff cheats on him.
Yeah, maybe like he's married to like Betty Pitch, and it's like a Hyacinth and Richards sort of situation.
Yeah, and you feel sorry. He's like the henpecked husband, and you feel sorry for him. He has a one-night stand with Mary.
Yeah, and then like she's going around like starting beef with people, and then he's just like, oh no, she doesn't mean it. Like, I don't want to
the
get
peacekeeper.
involved.
Yeah.
And then Dale Popo's the idiot.
Yeah, which again you get in these shows. You get the simpleton, don't you?
Yeah.
Like they're almost childlike. They're innocent, in their innocence and naivete.
No, good word.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, is there any that you'd like to play? Well, you said Pat Fig.
I did say Pat.
I imagined her as a woman, but I suppose I was thinking of Pat Butcher from EastEnders. But it could be a guy, actually.
Could be a guy. I mean, when you said, what's his name, Dale
Pope.
Dale Pope. Yeah, I think I could play Dale Pope.
I guess I'd be Ned Dice because I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
I like Spooner Street. It's a good name. I'm sure there is a place called Spooner Street or Spooner Road or Spooner Lane.
Named after him.
Oh yes, obviously. We invented the spoonerism.
Yeah, Reverend Spooner.
Yeah. Not a spoonerism though, is it?
Spooner Street.
Beverin Runa.
Oh no.
His name himself isn't a spoonerism. It's a shame.
I can't remember what his first name. Let's look at it.
William Archibald.
Yeah, William Archibald Spooner. William Spooner. Spilliam Wooner. No.
That's all.
It's ironic, really.
I like that he invented it though, or at least popularised it.
Yeah, I guess he probably did it like by accident, and like got his word.
Like Kenneth Connor. He's always getting his letters mixed up during his sermons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I can't wait to see Spooner Street.
Hey, me too. Right. So it's time to move on to quickfire ideas.
Oh.
So, Mike, what's your quickfire idea for this week?
Oh, well, my quickfire idea is for a game. In fact, it's a new version of chess.
Oh.
Featuring penguins instead of the pieces.
Like Emperor Penguin.
Yeah. I was thinking the king in the chess could be the Emperor Penguin. The queen could be the King Penguin. That's not confusing. And I don't know what other. Maybe the pawns could be little baby penguins.
But then you have to take them and knock them off the board.
True. Maybe they could be like blue. Have you seen blue penguins? They're like that big.
Yeah.
And the tiny little blue ones.
Yeah. I like that penguin chess. Lovely.
So what have you got for us?
Well, my quickfire idea is, you know how you get Uber X and then Uber XL, which is like the bigger cars?
Oh, yeah.
What about Uber XS, which is extra small? So it's just like a smart, well, not a smart car, because that's like one person, isn't it? Or,
No, I think you get a 2
a smart car with like, or a 2-seater car. So it's like a smaller car rather than having a big car. You can have, if there's only one of you.
I like it. When you
get
said
an Uber XS.
When you said XS, I thought you meant XS. It's a huge car. Takes up 2 lanes.
Yeah, limo.
Yeah, just take to the doctors.
I'd love to turn up at the doctor's in a limo.
Yeah, just to show him. Well, I love it. I can't wait to use it. I'll probably take up the whole car myself. Though.
Time for some food ideas.
Oh, it is, Ben. And what have you got for us?
Well, Mike, we've done food ideas a few times, haven't
yes,
we?
We have, yeah.
The Christmas one, you did your cheesecake, and we actually had a cheesecake.
Yes, cinnamon cheesecake with the ginger biscuit base. Go check that episode out.
That was very good. In fact, I got the recipe off Mike and actually made some myself because it was so good.
Oh, thank you. We should have put the recipe online, shouldn't we? Maybe for Christmas as a gift.
Yeah.
If you play your cards right, like Brucey would say.
Good cheesecake.
Nice.
But so I thought I'd repay the favour.
Oh.
And we'll try my food idea.
You've made me a cheesecake. Oh, a glass of water.
I don't think mine's gonna be quite as good as yours.
Oh, I don't know, Ben.
Because I was struggling with food ideas because usually I've got like things saved in my phone, like loads of ideas like what was, but food just not.
Yeah. To be fair, I was the same.
So I did have one idea, which was for cereals on toast.
Okay.
So we've got
yeah.
a toaster.
Hey, it's been there all along. Since episode 1. It's a toaster. Oh, what's that? Thinking, hey, floor bread. I was sat there wondering, why is there a toaster on the floor? But now I know, folks.
We've got some cereal and butter. And you'll lift this up.
Pop that on there, yeah.
So
It's grinning now.
I'm going to put some toast on.
Oh, I hope it fits
while
you.
we talk. This is live cooking on the podcast.
Yeah.
With a new toaster that I haven't tried yet.
Oh, brand new just for the podcast.
I just realised now we got to fill a minute. So the concept of cereals on toast.
I think...
Well, I like cereal bars, like, because you have the cereal bars that got like the, I don't know whether it is milk, but stuff on the bottom.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think it is milk.
Like that. And I was thinking about like toast and you put like jams and preserves, and they're kind of a breakfast thing. And cereals are a breakfast thing as well.
I think while the audience you fill time, you can solve that. Imagine someone pausing it now and actually doing it. I just want to say I like the boxes that have little something on them.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah, there was one, I think it was Asda cornflakes. They had like this colouring thing. But you know, like the grown-up colouring books where it's all really intricate. It's one of them. It's like, no child is going to have enough time in the morning to colour this in. I can't come to work today, boss.
What, in a little box like that?
No, it's like a big box.
Oh, a big box. You got like over multiple mornings, can't you?
That is true.
I think I'll do green today.
Can't come into work today whilst I'm colouring in.
Maybe it's for the adults, like while the kids are eating, the adults can colour it in.
Yeah, not eat. And it was supposed to be a picture of a bowl with cereal and milk splashing into it. Like, you don't colour in milk, though. Why is the milk in there?
They might. Colour it like
purple,
pink,
blue milk, like in Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's cool. God almighty.
So yeah, we'll put it on another minute.
That's still bread.
Well, it's the problem we had with the last toaster is that it only toasted one side, not properly. So we had to take it out and turn it. So I'm so used to putting it on for 1 minute and then turning
it around. Yeah, you need one of those 4. What are the holes called?
Yeah, getting down with the toasters.
The 4-hole toaster. Yeah. What are they called? I don't know. I'm looking at the camera as if the audience are going shouting at you, shouting at the computer. They're called
4-slot toasters.
That's it. Slots.
4 slots.
4 slots.
Sounds like a really rubbish band.
the 4 slots. Like.
No, we said slot.
got high that like a stag do. They're gonna like barbershop quartet walk out. Ooh, chibap. What's this?
Imagine a barbershop quartet stripping.
Ooh.
Undoing the bow ties.
Yeah. Taking off their cummerbund. With like the little hat holding it up for the privates.
Suspenders ping on.
Ooh.
Oh.
Man, what are we even talking about? It's funny when you retrace a conversation. I have no idea why we were talking about. Here we go.
Right, so we got some toast.
We
I
have
should have
got
brought 2 knives. Really.
or two toasters.
We don't know whether we should try it with butter or not.
I think we should try it with butter. I mean, it's going to help the...
I haven't got a knife to cut it with. I'll have to use this fish slice.
This is going to look weird on video. Yeah, that's it.
Spreading toast. It's
That's looking down at your lap.
So should we start with Rice Krispies?
Let's start with Rice Krispies. Go on.
Don't know if they're even going to stick on. I'm hoping like the butter on.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we should melt it on.
Maybe. Yeah.
This is going to look so weird.
I'm going to get my plate. I'm going to grab...
So as you can see, we've got Rice Krispies on toast.
There it is.
Because you got the crunch from the Rice Krispies and the
Yeah.
crunch from... Let's try it. Thing is, the Rice Krispies don't really have much taste.
No.
And bread's not exactly that.
That's flavourful.
It's not bad. If you fancied cereals and toast and couldn't decide, I wouldn't be against putting
Cereals on toast.
Yeah.
Remember a few... No, go on, sorry.
No,
A few series back I had an idea for a foodie's ASMR. I think, you know...
Food, like, guess what food we're eating.
Yeah. I've leaned in.
Tell you what, though, this is a new low for YouTube. The things we go to. Right, so I'll start buttering this while you give me a review of your...
Oh, I'm going to have a drink.
I'm going to be sick.
Into the toaster. Well, it was a 4-slot toaster.
This that'll taste better than this. So we buttered the toast.
The toast is indeed buttered.
Really hoping yours is to do with cereal so we can use the rest of this.
Oh, I'm afraid it's not.
Because I do like, we got cornflakes here.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I do like cornflake chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something I discovered in Bulgaria where it's like chicken with breadcrumbs, but instead of breadcrumbs, it's cornflakes.
I like you say discovered. Right. I was sailing for days and I discovered the island of cornflake chicken. One day, Christopher Columbus.
Oops, sorry. I spat onto the floor.
Well, this is going to be fun.
I mean, it's not exactly a dignified thing we're doing. I've not got a lot of dignity left to lose.
We've been doing this podcast long enough.
Here we're going to try cornflakes on toast. I quite like that. It's like they're toasted with extra toasty. Crispy. So yeah, that was the cornflake and toast. Quite nice, an improvement.
Yeah.
We didn't have any other cereals. I just ran down and checked.
Yeah, I can see
The
what
only
you're
cereal
holding.
we got is Weetabix. And I don't think anyone wants to try Weetabix on toast.
Have you ever eaten them dry?
No, I think I did try.
Yeah, I tried them, and that, to be honest, done enough for me. I like my toast like very lightly done.
So I did find the cereal bar. I thought we could maybe try and like grate that onto it. Frosting.
If you get the toast, wrap it round it, and then cut it in half.
Ah, yeah. There
Toast
we go.
wraps. Yeah. While we're waiting for the next bit of toast, I will give a review of both dishes. Rice Krispies on toast didn't blow me away. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a sentence you never thought you'd say.
It's a new one for me, I admit. There's not enough flavour in the Rice Krispies, I think. You know. Maybe if you sprinkle some sugar on. It's quite unhealthy. Bread with sugar on it. Rice Krispies. The cornflakes, on the other hand, that was all right. You know? It wasn't too bad. Again, there's not a lot of flavour there. It's very crunchy. I'm
thinking maybe next episode we could do a little bonus thing at the end where if I get some like Cocoa Pops and some other stuff.
We could do that for YouTube. A little bonus video.
Yes. Keep an eye out for that. We'll keep an eye out for the toaster. 2 men watching the toaster.
There you go.
There.
See, that's way too toasted for me.
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
I like my toast just looking like bread, essentially. Crispy bread. That's how I like my toast.
See, now we've got cornflakes on the butter.
We
need butter
slices.
The whole point. So I'm just going to butter one more slice of toast.
Yeah.
And then we're going to wrap it around the cereal bar. Because we have no life. This is what we do.
We go train spotting as well. Or... Oh, no, down here. No, don't cut it in half. Yeah, wrap the thing around the thing first. Then cut it in half.
Well, I've never prepared cereal bar on toast before.
Oh yeah, as if. Not the first time you've done this.
Yeah, so there's the literal cereal bar on toast. Let's wrap it around.
Let's see.
Weirdest sandwich you'll ever eat.
There it is.
That's weird because that's like crispy and then you got the gooey. Oh. No.
What is this stuff? What is we doing with our lives? There's stuff on the bottom, it's supposed to be milk, but what is it actually?
I don't know. I think it's one of those great mysteries of life. It doesn't say, it's all in different languages.
Where have you got these things from?
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. There we go.
I mean, I don't know if I want to take another bite of this. It's the Frosties themselves are fine. It's that milky bit.
So that's cereals on toast. And we've tried it. Probably won't try it again. But we'll try it again with some new flavours.
Yeah.
Do a little bonus.
Absolutely. I like how we kind of debunked one of the ideas. Before we, have a proper go at it.
Yeah. This could be a new format for the show where we come up with the idea and then see if it works.
Yeah.
Do a little documentary of us going to try and get Spooner Street made.
Oh, yeah.
To ITV or BBC.
Yeah.
Just outside the BBC offices, like knocking on the door. Got an idea for you.
Pressing up against the window.
Mary Huff.
He's not here. No. Oh. Well, cereals on toast. Try it at home. See what you think.
If you're mad enough.
Oh boy, that wasn't great.
Well, hopefully your food idea is going to be a bit nicer than mine.
Well,
I hope you brought it because I need to cleanse my palate.
Well, my idea is cereals on bread. It's not.
Cereal sandwich.
Yeah, to us that might be quite nice actually. Cereal sandwich.
We said that about the cereals on toast.
True, but at least we've tried it, But my idea is for a food-related mascot.
Oh.
You remember cheese strings?
Yeah.
Everyone likes cheese strings.
I love a cheese string.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, I still love them.
Yeah, there's something about them, isn't there? Something
Have you tried the
nostalgic.
pizza ones?
I haven't.
They're really nice.
Well, that kind of brings to my point because cheese strings never really had a mascot, did it?
They did.
They
the
had
cheese guy with the...
Yeah, well, what is the cheese guy? What does he do? He's a man who is cheese.
He's in the adverts and everything.
Yeah, he's in the adverts and everything, but...
Have you come up with a mascot for cheese strings?
I have!
It's already got a mascot.
It's even better than the cheese string mascot. Because
Okay.
what's his name, right? Yeah, the cheese string guy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Lurpak. They had the yeah, exactly. You remember that? What did the cheese string guy ever do?
It's a question I find myself thinking most nights. Keeps me up at night.
What did the cheese string guy ever do? You know.
That was the original draft of Life of Brian, wasn't it? What has the cheese string guy ever done for us?
Yeah, before cheese strings were invented. Well, I've got a mascot. Sarah, I think I might have a bit of Rice Krispie in my nose.
He's sniffing Rice Krispies.
I'm trying to get it.
It's like if Coco the monkey was on drugs.
Like mashes them all up.
Ooh, see, that's probably what we should have done. We just mashed it and then
And snorted it.
spread it on there.
Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe.
Right, so anyway, cheese string mascot.
Cheese string mascot, Ben. He's a butler. His name is Jeeves String. That's all I've got. I came up with it like in the middle of the night. I woke up, bolt up right now. Jeeves String.
And your mum went, what?
Well, you should just go to sleep with my mum. What the hell was that?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say girlfriend, but you don't.
Thanks. So well, he doesn't have a girlfriend, so I'm going to assume he sleeps with his mum.
In a hotel room.
Yeah,
Twin beds with your mum.
What? No.
She's in one bed, you're in the other.
No, that's not what happened at all, Ben. You're making me out to be some kind of Norman Bates type character here.
What?
I've
slept in a hotel room in the same room as my mum with 2 separate beds.
Yeah, but you're talking in the same bed.
I never said the same bed.
Yeah, you made out.
I never made out with my mum. Hey, you're the one accusing me.
Jeeves String. Jesus Christ. It's that bloody cereals on toast that's got to us, yeah. Jeeves String, he's a butler. Mm-hmm. He's made out of cheese string himself.
Does he still have like the hair?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe he's got it sort of like neatly parted.
He's like a mutton.
Yeah. And of course he carries a cloche around. And he lifts up the cloche and there's loads of different cheese strings on there. We're like a cheese string, sir. And it's a different flavours. Have you tried a new pizza flavour? Yeah.
I think I'm hallucinating. That when you're really hungry and you have a mirage.
Yeah.
So is everything okay? You look like a cheese.
Very good, sir.
I think I may be jaundiced.
He's so hungry. He's hallucinating a giant cheese string.
Because now aren't they called strings and things?
I don't know.
It's not just cheese strings anymore. I'm sure it's called
they
strings
do other
and
stuff.
things. I don't know what the other things are.
I'm going to look that up. Strings and things. Hopefully one of those things is a butler. Oh, a cheese string man. There he is. Now, would you buy any kind of dairy product for a man who looks like that?
He's not even wearing clothes. At least Coco the monkey had the gun sense to put a t-shirt on.
He did, yeah. It says cheese string. No, there's still cheese strings. But strings and things, strings and things is the... No, you're right, yeah. So it is strings and things, but they are cheese strings. Strings and things. What other things are there?
Jeeves string.
Jeeves string. What would you eat?
I'm Jeeves Things.
Jeeves Things.
His alter ego.
I like. Oh God! Sorry, that sort of slipped backwards.
A strange case of Jeeves Strings and Jeeves Things.
Jeeves Things.
A modern day retelling of Jekyll and Hyde.
Cheese strings. Well, they are cheese strings twisted.
Oh.
Don't know what that is. Just twisted. The twisted butler. There is a pizza flavour, yeah. I'll tell you so. Have you tried the new twisted? What? They're just cheese. Oh yeah. Oh, they do yollies as well.
Yolly.
Yollies, those things.
Like
Yogurt lollies.
really.
It sounds horrible. And they're shaped like feet, I guess. I don't know, I like a yolly.
Put a bit of kick into your yogurt.
Ah, I like it. I don't think they are supposed to be feet.
So that's the only other thing they do is yogurt.
Looks it, yeah. Well, we can't call them cheese strings.
We'll call it strings and things.
Strings and thing. Just one thing. One other thing they do. Yeah, so that is Jeeves string.
It's an odd thing to, like, you got the cheese strings, which is cheese based, and then you're going into fruit.
I suppose yogurts are dairy as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I suppose.
Because they do milk. What would they call it if they... It's milk, I guess.
Yeah.
Stringy milk.
Stringy.
This milk's so good. It's like glooping out in strings.
That's the advert. Oh, so that's gonna. No, that's the great taste of cheese string milk.
If the butler comes back, and there's not gone off, it's cheese string milk. It's supposed to be like that.
Well, I do very little else in this house, but I thought I'd experiment.
Maybe like once it hits the glass or the bowl or whatever you put it in, it turns into liquid. Don't know how. You can't let it melt a little.
Just imagine a cheese-based butler now. Wiping all this silverware with milk.
I knew we shouldn't have hired that giant cheese string guy.
So yeah, what was your idea? The mascot Jeeves string.
For cheese strings. Jeeves string.
See, I like it because I'm already expanding on it to others.
You see.
Jeeves string.
Jeeves string. We don't just do cheese, we ought to do butter. Pulls out of his pocket.
Butter things.
Butter things.
Stringy butter.
Yeah, these butters are stringy.
Yeah, imagine that, like, going back to butter slices where you could peel a slice of butter.
Yeah, perfect.
Because I don't like eating cheese. My nephew and niece eat cheese string like they'll take bites of it. Whereas I can't eat it like that. I have to.
No, it's something about just peeling it. Oh, no.
Well, I don't really like cheese. I like it melted on stuff, but I don't like cheese just on its own. So just a bit stringy. It's just just enough.
It's quite, what's the word as well? Cheese strings are. They're quite manufactured, processed.
Yeah, so it's not like proper cheese.
Yeah.
We get cancer now for saying that.
Oh.
It's not proper cheese.
We get... will we?
I don't know. If we're claiming it's not proper cheese and it is proper cheese.
Oh, if it is, then I apologise. You can have Jeeves string for free. Well, all these cheeses are sort of processed so that they last longer. So you know, they don't go mouldy in the pack.
No.
By the time you open it, it's all mouldy.
It's not mould, it's flavour, so it's rosemary and sage cheese strings.
I don't care what you call it, I want you to wash. Big mouldy cheese butler. Would you like a cheese string? Good.
Yeah, they have to retire him every week. Get a new one in.
Oh man. And then he finds out the truth that there's loads of cheese string butlers. Or their body's mouldy and naked.
In the fridge.
Yeah. He opens the fridge and there's loads of them. All like in like the packaging. What is going on here? I like it.
And then you get a little cowboy comes in going, "You are a food!"
I like the reference, but out of context. A cowboy shaking a giant cheese string butler. You are food!
You are a sad, strange little cheese.
What if one day like his master just peeled him and ate him?
Yeah. Well,
what are you doing, sir?
That peeled in one of his eyes came off. It's like in the old films where the face melts off. But it's cheese.
Oh man. Jeeves string, the melting butler.
Maybe he's got like cousins that are all different like types of cheese. But his one's got holes in his head. He's not too bright.
He's been lobotomized.
Well, howdy there, brother. I'm not your brother, I'm your cousin.
Whatever. I got a hole in my head. That's right. You had like a Mexican cheese, spicy cheese string.
Hello, senor. Would you like a cheese string? I got 3 yogurts. I got the yogurt popsicle. It looks like feet.
I don't know what these men doing in my house. Out of my family, sir, I shall escort them out.
Bonjour. Are you new butler? I have the...
Oh, what's that gooey cheese?
I have some gooey cheese string.
Like you peel it and it oozes out. Ooh.
I have some brie. But make sure you do it quick, because it will melt. And his body will be all over you.
There's a muddy melting on the floor.
That's the thing, if a cheese string butler's serving him cheese string, isn't that like cannibalism?
Kinda. But then again, if the cheese string man is serving kids cheese strings, then that's his children he's serving, essentially.
But like the cereal mascots, like Snap Crackle Pop, they're not giant Rice Krispies. That would be haunting me. The giant cornflake.
A giant cornflake. Oh man. But that is Jeeves string.
I like it.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
It'd be interesting. Even just to give it a name and a bit of purpose in life.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Purpose in life. What have I got to live for? I'm just a cheese string. His fingers all like bending over backwards.
So yeah, well those are our ideas. And we need a category for next week.
We need the hat.
Yes, I shall go and get the hat. Do the hat.
Ben, getting the hat. He's getting the hat. I'm gonna get the hat. Getting the hat. Everybody eating cheese strings on toast.
Ooh, I suppose that would work because it's just cheese on toast.
Alright.
So we've got the hat. I think you picked last time, didn't you?
I did, yes.
So it's my turn.
Yay!
So I shall pick at random.
Here we go.
And it is...
My favourite town random.
It is character.
Hey, we haven't done that in a while.
No. Jeeves string.
Damn it! Should have saved him.
This is the trouble. We have to decide whether we want to use it for one category or the other.
That is true, that is true. The perils
of
the Had No Do podcast.
Keeps us up at night.
It does. Why can I not sleep? The existential dread of Jeeves string going through my mind. Opening the fridge, find loads of naked giant cheese butlers all packaged in plastic wrap. And a cowboy shaking him.
Would his suit be made of plastic?
Ooh, that's kind of weird though. Cause
that's kind of weird. It's a cheese string butler, Mike. Don't get how high and mighty now with this.
Well, the cheese string package would peel from the top. I'm imagining like peeling his clothes off him there. What are you doing, sir?
So anyway,
yes.
If you've enjoyed cereals on toast and cheese string butlers, then please, if you're listening on Spotify, rate us. If you're listening on YouTube, like us. And follow us.
Yes, and subscribe. Yes,
and in the meantime, we'll see you next time. Bye! The Had an Idea podcast was created by Ben Coleman and Michael Mason. The title music was Panama Hat by Audio Nautics. Thanks for listening.